Buenas noches y Feliz Navidad. I'm Dr. Valerie Romero-Leggett, and I'm representing the Office for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at the University of New Mexico Health Sciences Center and the state of New Mexico here tonight. So we're very happy to be with you and talk to you and let you know a little bit about a tradition that we have during the holidays here in New Mexico. And as you can see along here, we have what are called farolitos, but also some families call them luminarias. And the idea behind these is that we light them every time around the Christmas Eve and Christmas. Some people light them on New Year's Eve. And these are so that we can find our way home.
This is a luminaria, a tradition in New Mexico. Oftentimes these are much bigger, where multiple pieces of wood are stacked together in a crisscross format or in a square format, creating a large bonfire. Usually there's more than one, and they're meant to light the pathway on Christmas in celebration of posadas. So these will burn throughout the night as a family celebrates a traditional posada celebration in their home. It warms the doorway for the family to celebrate the welcoming of Jesus.
So the first time farolitos and luminarias was mentioned was December 3rd, 1590 in this journal entry here by Spanish explorer Gaspar Costaño de Sosa, who wrote about small bonfires which guided the way for a scout who was trying to find their way back to camp. He called them luminarias, which is important for the story, as I will tell here shortly. Thereby, he cast the first stone in what is known as one of the greatest debates in New Mexico, 400 years old, north versus south, north farolito, or south luminaria. But where do these words come from? Well, if we look here, quartered logs, cross-stacked, luminaria, also known as a small bonfire. But what about farolitos? Paper sack, sand, plus candle, coming from the word farol, was essentially a small lantern.
And it's a tradition that is very special for New Mexicans. So it's very simple, and I can show you how. You need a bag, a paper bag preferably. You can actually make it with white bags or any other type of bag. You can be as creative as you like. And then you need some sort of weight for it. We traditionally use sand. So I have some sand from my backyard. It's not really hard to get. And literally to just put it in the bag to create the weight. And once you have that, you need something to light it up, right? That's the luminaria part. For all those Spanish speakers, you know what I'm talking about. So I have a little candle here. I'm gonna light it up and then put it in the back and hopefully illuminate the way for those that want to visit me on the holidays. So here's my candle, just insert it. And here you go, easy to make luminaria. Felices fiestas.
One of my favorite things to do this holiday season is dress the Christmas tree with lights and ornaments. And I remember every single year how my dad and I, after fighting with putting up the lights and ornaments and wrestling with the tree, that we would just take a step back to admire it and sing "O Christmas Tree." And now that my dad is gone, I recognize the importance of maintaining these traditions. And so I hope that you can honor the same traditions that your family has kept throughout these many years, and remember the people that you love the most in your life, even if you can't be there with them in person. So Feliz Navidad from my family to yours, and I'm wishing you the best New Year as well.
We're going to make a farolito, or what some families call a luminaria. It requires a regular lunch paper bag. You're just going to open it up and fold over the sides. So folding over the sides gives it a little bit of structure to stand up and lets you keep the bag wide open. In order to keep the bag standing up with a little bit of weight, you can put sand. But today, Starbucks was able to give us some of their coffee grounds, so it adds a little bit of a nice aroma. I'm gonna add those here. And then using a regular tea light, you set it right in the middle. And after you've made a few of these, you can line the walkway of your home or wherever you're celebrating.
But in the end, whether you're a farolito or luminaria, no matter the reason, these flickering lights and the paper bags are beautiful along the walkway or along the road of anyone's home, even in the street. They're a sign of caring and hope and to guide the way for all.
Good evening. My name is Dr. J.P. Sanchez, and I serve as the Executive Director for LMSA National. I want to thank you for joining us, especially Vice Chancellor Romero-Leggett and Ms. Teresa Madrid, as we honor and recognize one of the famous traditions here in the state of New Mexico, the creation of luminarias y farolitos. Just one type of way that our community, the Hispanic, Latino, Latina, Latinx community celebrates during the holidays. Truly have a great, happy holiday and New Year.